Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the Magi, and you know what time it is. It's midweek, y'all, and I want you to win 2 rare or better ICRs. And this week we have something that, well, is a little bit unique. First time ever, we're playing standard Pauper. And of course, I've got a primer going for you over on the YouTube main feed that sets you up with 3 different deck options for this, all of which I think are going to be really good. Of course, we don't know what the format's going to look like because this is the first time. So tonight I am actually on my primary account, and we are going to be playing mono red spells. And we got that for you right here. I'm not going to spend time right this minute going through the deck because, of course, all of that is covered over in the primer. But this is basically built to be as close to your starter collection as possible. So very low or little investment. And of course, if you've been following the plan for a while, this should be an easy one to put together. Sammy D28, aka The Mighty, on the other hand, might not be. But I do like we got 2 Firebrand Archers here. So I think we keep this, and let's see what we can do. Of course, mono red spells, the whole idea is to burn out your opponent, particularly with incidental damage. Of course, life gain makes that hard. Not loving that part of this. If we can keep them to 1 spell here instead of 2, that would be really great. Well, we may have accidentally done that. We'll say no attacks here. See, that with the incidental life gain would just have been devastating. We'll say no blocks. We'll try and raise. Pyromancer looks pretty good here. We're going to say no attacks. If we can draw into a second spell, we actually look pretty decent here. Of course, Drover Grizzly going up to a 6/4 is a bit more problematic. No attacks. Interesting. And of course, we gotta finish it. So, I mean, kind of an automatic 2-for-1, but what are you gonna do? And actually, this should be a free attack here. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, well, they're just going to chump it out. All right. Oh, man. What is that, 4? Yeah, I can live with that. Well, we do have some chump blockers. They can actually trade for, you know, some of those things like bunny tokens. It's not terrible. So they do have one card in hand. I think we take that, and that, and that. Take one. Oh, that's a problem. We are too far behind now. Warbler. I mean, okay, I don't really hate this. Not what I really wanted to see, my 5-drop, to go with my 5-drop. Nope, I'm not interested in playing your discard deck, thanks. I mean, okay. This could be a thing. I think we hold our shocks as long as we can. Which might not be as long as we want them to be, but... Wow, they just got nothing, huh? That might mean we're walking into a counterspell here, which will be unfortunate. Apparently we did not. Okay. So it feels like we're up against some sort of blue-white control, which, wow, is really frustrating. We'll keep trying, though. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I think we just pass here. Good gracious, seriously? Why did I not get my mana? That was unfortunate. Oh, because Pyromancer's was my first... Oh, well, that was my misplay. I thought it was your first non-creature spell. My bad. I blew that. Totally willing to make the trade there. Gonna take 4 here for sure. Okay. Oh, so they're going to make a 2/2 detective. Okay. So we're cutting it pretty close here. We might get there. Yeah, good to see you, Mega. Yes, we did go mono red. That was actually a Patreon suggestion. And I can't say that I disagree with it, to be honest. All right, well, we got the win, even though I wasn't able to activate there. I'm not sure what was going on, but I probably had the timing wrong. In addition to the mono red, there's also a Simic Slime deck that I put forth. And of course, the mono white hair Pauperant that we did a few weeks back for Historic Pauper is actually completely standard legal as well, because we made that foundations agnostic. So tried to give a little bit of choice here, a few pretty mainstay options, I feel like, and gives us a chance to kind of see what people are building with and where people's ideas are. Sure. And it looks like this guy is all about hasty mono red. Let's see if we can just knock that out. Okay. Ooh, they got themselves an archer too. And they take ours out. That's disappointing, for sure. So this will keep him from swinging with the archer. Ward 2 life. I'm not sure I love that. Well, that would help a lot. I probably should have held back the goblin to keep the archer from attacking. Yeah, I think we might just be dead here. We're way behind. But hey, the deck works. When you lose to the mirror, you know the deck worked. All right, let's go ahead and get this second win here. Jimbo the Brilliant. That was a phrase I don't think I've ever seen before. I mean, I don't love this, but I mean, it is technically a curve, right? Let's see what happens. not drawing any of our baseline cards is a problem. But then again, if they're holding a handful of removal, we don't really have that problem, do we? So if our theory holds, this should just like die right away. Oh, I suppose I could have held that, right? I should have let them do that on their turn. Wait for them to swing, then lightning strike it. Ah, interesting. So we will just attempt to flat out race here. We'll see how it goes. This should just die, right? That's the deck they're playing, is kill all my creatures. So can we deal 9 damage before they deal 7 poison? Well, that's starting to look pretty decent here, considering that's not toxic. Let me guess. You're gonna kill it. Look at there. Now that's a problem. Yeah. We are just gonna lose. I mean, we had one more turn, but we didn't have it. I mean, okay, we'll try this. No, we won't. I don't want to play against discard with this deck. It's clearly slanted against it. I would much rather just give them a free win. Well, looks like we're in for some land here. another toxic deck. Awesome. I mean, okay, that's something. I think I'm okay with taking a second poison. Not an ideal here, since we don't get the card from Flick a Coin, but... Well, there we go. That was apparently enough to do it. Alright, so if you will excuse me, I'm going to step behind the curtain here for just a moment. And I'm actually going to switch over to the 2025 account. And we are going to do a little bit more here of similar things. There we go. The deck list and all of the thought process behind it is actually in the primer over on my main YouTube page. Just went live about an hour and a half ago. And there's actually 2 more deck lists on there as well for the event that might work just as well for you. What am I missing here? Yeah, let's just change that. Alright, couple last minute changes there. Now we'll get in here and hopefully get 2 quick wins. Ow. It's not the most ideal use, but it does let me maximize a little bit. So want a shock or something like that. Well, that wouldn't need it. Well, this is not going to plan. Double blight bellies. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and script. Well, I mean, we do have double archers now, so I don't know if we can race double blight bellies though. Just being honest, like I don't know if that's a thing we can do. Particularly not now. I mean, this takes us to 6. Because they're going to attack. I can block 1 with no real issue. Oh, no, wait. Cancel. Pass. Block. Little bit dangerous here. Apparently their deck is like infinite white bellies. I think like not even a lightning strike wins it for us here. Well, so that'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're just short any way you cut it. We got really close on that one. We know what this deck does. Sure. That is super tough. Okay, so getting it on the ground is not really going to be a thing. Let's say no blocks. Golly, like how are we behind where we started? I don't understand. All right, let's crash through first. So this should get at least one through, right? Oh no, we want to say no blocks. We're getting close. Banned in standard Pauper. When was that made a thing? It's a brand new format. Well, we got here. For sure. So there's nothing here that says anything about being banned. Let's see. We'll go over to the midweek Magic announcement page. Yep, nothing there about it being banned. Interesting. That was a nice pickup for sure. So let's see here. Let's try and make a deck. Standard Pauper. Let's just look at green. Yeah, okay, they banned it, and they did not say anything about it being banned. Interesting. I wonder if they banned Heir Apparent too. Yep, they sure did. Well, I'm glad I made the mono red deck. That's a real kick in the teeth there. Again, 3 weeks in a row we've had issues with midweek Magic that revolved around things they just didn't bother telling us. Way to go, Wizards. Way to take a fun format and completely crush it with misinformation, or not even misinformation, just a lack of information. So okay, let's go back and we will do these things. I don't think I love this. A little too much enable and not enough payoff. This might be a better mix. We'll keep this. And I think we throw Thrill. Nope. Never mind. We will just let you have that. Well, Mega, I have to say you definitely know more about Ether Drift at this point than I do. So, in fact, I can't even remember what Pact Altair does off the top of my head. I don't hate this. There's some nice old school sleeves for you. The Mad Monkey. Well, technically that's not the Mad Monkey, but you get what I'm saying. Wow, really? That seems so overkill, but okay. I still love you. Wow. They are just not shy about removal, are they? Sure. Resolve. but they have a hard time. Seriously. Wow. They are just all removable all the time. What's your deck do now that I don't have creatures out? I guess it doesn't do much, is apparently the thing. Oh, right, I remember that card now. All right, so there's our 2 wins here. And since apparently 2 of our decks are invalidated because of unannounced bans to a brand new format, because, you know, why would we communicate? Let me just, on the off chance, actually check the main news channel today on the home page. Nope. That is big nothing there. Let's I'm gonna search the announcement for yesterday and see if it includes the word ban. It does not. So yeah, they just straight up didn't bother telling us. Cool. Anywhere. You don't find out until you go to build the deck. That's awesome. But hey, you know what? Since the other 2 decks are not allowed, we're gonna step behind the curtain here. We're gonna go to the 2024. And I'm just going to play mono red spells again and pick up a little bit more stuff here for that particular account. Because, you know, recording content that won't really exist or help anyone is not helpful. Oh, and you know what? I need to go buy a big old token. Yes, that's right. It's the draft token. Draft it. There it is. It's fully assembled, ready to go. So we're just going to get in here and hopefully win a couple quick rares. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, okay. It's a thing we can try and do. They may be playing the same deck. Or something similar, who knows? They foddered, okay. We'll attempt to block one. Kind of okay with that. That, not so much. I did not like that. Okay, I reloaded. Have you got it again? He might. Well, at least it cost him a card this time around. This is the Battle of the Goblin Tokens. Just gonna say no blocks. There's no point in trading that this time. We'll just Gooblin. We Gooblined. Double Thrill of Possibilities is not awesome though. Do they have another Hoarders? They sure do. Shit. This is a problem. Wow. That is just wrecked. Sometimes you just don't get what you need. We'll try and set up on turn 3 and 4 and then see if we can, like, go off. I shall take one. Probably gonna walk right into a counterspell on the first Kindle Spark Duo though. Oh no, they're gonna clue it up. They have cluedoed. You know, this is one time I really would not mind continuing to draw land. Maybe? Nice. Well, they definitely owned me with that. We will just start over. We got suckered. I was a chump. Feeling like a chimp instead of a champ. I shall draw a card, and that's what I wanted to draw too. Say my name, say my name. I mean, this is bound to be what, blue-green ramp or something? Okay, so that can't get bigger unless he has a combat trick. Get some damage in there while we can. Ow. Sure. That is quite big. Sure. So not ideal. So that's 4 and that's 3. So I think we get there. I think we got there. Yeah, we definitely got there. All right. Mono red winning like it was meant to. See what we get. Ooh, a Thunder Hulk. Very nice. But we need one more win, so let's get in here and do this. Yeah, this actually looks like a pretty decent hand if I can draw some enablers eventually. So they appear to be playing more of a mono red rush because they did not know what Firebrand Archer was. Sure. Well, we were set up to do 9 next turn. Now it's looking more like 7. You're doing sacrificial things to draw cards. Alright, they're just done. We have outmaneuvered. Ooh, a mythic. Very nice, very nice. And a pretty decent one, too. Not seeing a lot of play, but it is out there. So let's see, how are we on packs here? 10 there. We're making progress on the Mastery Pass. That's cool. So there it is, guys. A little over an hour, and all I can say is I'm sorry about the Heir Apparent and Slime Against Humanity bans in the format that were completely unannounced in a brand new format. Way to go, Wizards. There's nothing like communicating with your fan base to ensure a fun and satisfying experience. I will be posting on that on my YouTube page here momentarily, as well as removing the links for those decks so it does not unintentionally mislead anyone any more than it already has. We'll be on tomorrow and Thursday over on Twitch. We will be doing streaming of the Aetherdrift draft environment. I already have some awesome footage that'll be going up on Thursday. So if you haven't subbed over there, make sure you do so you never miss out on a thing. And until next time, I'll see you